A live look at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. The Cowboys will kick off first, and here we go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Drops back on first down. Dumps it to the back. It's complete on the right side. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Running to the left. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Comes down, it's Lovett. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of... Working the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. 2nd and long here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. On the move. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Completes it in the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run it left here. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Pulls and fired complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The Cowboys offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. They'll try the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Finds his tight end.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a... Gainer to the 43. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll move the wide receiver. Using his feet. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Running inside. It's Cole. Turning it on. Has plenty for the first 8. The Cowboys will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking for space, it's Cole. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
They were all over it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one. Make the connection, it's incomplete. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his target down the middle. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense staying on the field, they'll hurry up on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Hit as he throws. That ball never... Chance, and they'll turn it over.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Got his man on the right. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They'll run it. Looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Cowboys just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Sells the run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. 2nd down now after the sack. Looking to throw, it's Lawrence. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you get so excited with those 3rd down stops. Hey, you throw the fist in the air, right? Forcing the 4th down. But you got to stay on your P's and Q's with this offense because they've already shown you that they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll be aggressive. They're already losing in this football game, so I don't expect for to get more conservative.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down to the air. Move to his right. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Churns into the pile. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Out wide left, it's Anderson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That grab puts him over 3,000 yards for his career.
That's impressive because every week he's got a target on his back. Defenses know the quarterback is looking his way, and still, David, this guy's been able to dice up coverages. 3,000 yards is a big number.
And that speaks to his talent, man. Like, the ability to make plays on the football, consistently catch the ball. Just 3,000 yards is a big number, big-time accomplishment, and it's had some big-time trust from his coaches and his players.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of... It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's knocked down the one. To come up with the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. Down at 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the ground. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Handoff again. He's got enough. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 15 team, the Florida Gators.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Keep it on the ground. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. And this one is perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Enough to move the chains. There's a crease. Inside the... He is in! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, going to throw it. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. He's at the touchdown, Kansas State with that.
Such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And this will be caught. Say convert the 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it back to him. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Trying to establish the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out wide right, it's Anderson. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Here's some daylight. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Powers inside. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Push ahead on the sneak. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the season. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Tries it on the sneak. And he tried to sneak his way in there. I don't see a signal, and I don't think he made it. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what.
Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. Looks it in. Left side is Anderson. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Right back to it. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals, they're not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
Second and long here. Looking for running room. Here's a little, headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. The quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. No-brainer this late in the game. Up by one, you got to go for two and try to push it out to a three-point edge. Motion from the wideout. Drops back. It's Lawrence. Look out! Incomplete on the two-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a one-point lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Out wide left, it's Lovett. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall. That one, and they'll live to fight another play. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. Inside the 40. The 20. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he makes the extra point.
Oklahoma State, 22. Kansas State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. After giving up that score on the last possession, now they need a touchdown and the two-point conversion to tie things up. He's got the tight end. And gave the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll try the left side. There he goes. Past the 50. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to the big tight end. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Let's see how aggressive this defensive coordinator is with the lead and just a few minutes left. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
A strike downfield.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Corners are going to bail. Wants to throw on first. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they get the touchdown here, and I think if you're the head coach, you got to go for 2. You've got to have a 2-point play dialed up right now. What can you run you feel like you can execute to tie this thing with not a lot of time?
He makes the grab. The 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hand it to the back. At the 35, he's open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll ride the hot hand. Hard running there. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Quick give. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down to the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
Zings it complete to the right. Able to work his way for 5 yards. He needs a lot more than that, but they did get the clock stopped. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Rush is on. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of